Do you hear your bedside radio?
Death metal! Death metal forever!
Now, don't know about you bozos and you wankers out there. You know I'm just being very kind when I say that. But music for me was bands like Crocus and obviously Van Halen with Jump in 1984. Songs that you hear on the radio that make you feel good about yourself. Life is good, everything is great in the world. But of course, we've got the Grammy Awards to talk about. The Grammy Awards 2023. As my thumbnail has informed you, it is going to be completely woke and extra cringe because they are introducing some new categories. And of course, I'll get to the real humdinger of this video in a few moments. But before I do that, make sure you subscribe, you like, you share this video wherever you can. But let's get into this. So the Grammys recently announced that they're going to be introducing some new categories to their plethora of, well, what shall we say? But it's a tried and tested formula, right? And it's not going anywhere. Nobody's really interested. Obviously, we had Will Smith getting cucked by his wife, Jada Pinkett, on her Kojak condition, which is why he walked out on stage and smacked poor Chris Rock across the chops. So, so these are the new categories that they're going to be introducing for the awards. By the way, the Grammys suck. They really do. And just like the Oscars, I hope it just fades away into existence somewhere, never to be seen ever again. So we got Songwriter of the Year for non-classical. It recognizes the written excellence, profession, and art of songwriting, honoring the most prolific non-performing and whatever. Best alternate music performance, a track and single category that recognizes the best recordings in an alternative performance by a solo artist, collaborating artists, established duo, you get the drift. Best Americana performance, a track and single category that recognizes artistic excellence in an Americana performance by a solo artist. Best score soundtrack for video games and other interactive media. Now, I'm going to pause it right here because for the longest time since the mid-noughts, I've always said that video game soundtracks like Uncharted by Henry Gregson Williams, all acclaimed games have really great soundtracks that make them acclaimed in the first place, right? So I'm not surprised. For the longest time for me, like video game soundtracks were a hidden gem. Like there's like undiscovered pools of talent within video games. Now, if I talk to you about Titanfall, the first game, Steve Barton's soundtrack is awesome. I've got that on my iPod. I played it in the gym because there are some real pulse-pounding beats on that album. Fantastic. So the fact now, the reason I think that the Grammys are reluctantly introducing things like Best Video Game Soundtrack, because they're trying to be relevant, aren't they? That's what it is. They're losing figures. They're losing recognition. They become a bit of a joke, especially when you have pieces of crap like Cardi B scissoring another performer on a family show. What they should do with Cardi B is to airlift her across the Grand Canyon, a one-way trip to paradise. Bye, Cardi. See ya, biatch. Oh, what a shame. But of course, we get to the best category here. Are you waiting for this? Best song for social change. The Special Merit Award will be determined by a Blue Ribbon Committee. What? And ratified by the Recording Academy Board of Trustees. Holy hell. The song should promote understanding, peace building, and empathy. Now, the Grammy Awards were established as far back as 1959. And when it came to the very turbulent 1960s, we had people like Janis Joplin and Bob Dylan at Woodstock singing protest songs. Now, they're recognized by a global audience as being what they are. Obviously, back then, it seems the Grammy Awards didn't really want to create a category for songs that will promote peace and well-being, because then we obviously had the Vietnam War, which kicked off in 1965 and lasted for 10 years. And it does make me laugh now that we have seen Best Song for Social Change. So I don't know if there are any SJW songs out there. You know what? For the fun of it, why don't we just type that in there and see what comes up? SJW songs. Wow, this is going to be hilarious. Oh, right, we've got Social Justice Warfare. That was in 2014, but that's Gamergate. SJ bands that suck. What? Oh, that's hilarious. Wow. I never knew that. Damn, man. All right. Okay. Well, I'm not going to play any of these, but if they're as bad as they say they are, I mean, you can check out the titles for yourself. They sound awful. Eminem? Really? Okay. Maybe it's a song about him, maybe not by him. But holy hell, man. Like, I don't want to hear a song about BLM or an SJW cause or LGBTQ, whatever. Nobody wants to hear a song about that. Songs can be subtle in their composition and their content, can't they? You know, for me, music is about having a good time. It's about sitting there with Jeremy Renner and ogling Shania Twain when she sings.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Hey, I want a beer.
Yeah, I want Shania Twain to give me a tuggy. Guess what? Ain't happening either.
But I bet you now the nutcases will come out and say, well, that song is about transitioning. No, it's not. It's a song that is tongue-in-cheek and about having fun. So the Grammy Awards 2023, all bring on the woke, bring on the cringe. I cannot wait to see this dying award ceremony just bury itself into the ground and its virtue signaling everything that comes its way, because quite simply it wants to remain relevant. And like the Oscars, it's just going to fade into obscurity, and I can't wait. So if you enjoyed this quick video today, folks, make sure you hit the like button below. Make sure you slap that like button like it's Jennifer Lopez's buttock cheeks. And on that one, I will see you, if you are me, on the next video.